The Edo State chapter of the People's Democratic Party has described as embarrassing reports that the state government banned billboard owners from accepting advert campaign projects from opposition parties in the state, noting that the report is false and the handiwork of mischief makers. The Deputy Director of Media and Publicity for the Edo People's Democratic Party Campaign Management Council and Edo State Commissioner for Communications and Orientation, Chris Naikari, said this while briefing journalists in Benin City on Wednesday. He said the Edo State government is not unreasonable in its approach to governance by withholding opportunities for a proper democratic process. In Edo, freedom is given to the opposition to express themselves. End of quote. He said the government only had the foresight to pay billboard agents ahead of the official kickoff of campaigns, adding, quote, "It is not a coincidence that the elections are around the corner." The commissioner said, and I quote, "The Edo State government is not a gangster. We do not own billboards. We are not agents of billboards. What we do is to have policies in place to ensure they are not causing a nuisance in our streets by controlling where the billboards are located." End of quote.
Edo State government does not sponsor or pay for political campaigns or rallies. The monies for these things were done by the People's Democratic Party, of which I'm a member. And today I'm a member of the State Management Campaign Council. We are the ones who raise the money to pay for this board. So they are the property of PDP, not of Edo State government. Those were paid for it. So I think that the same thing the opposition party, who is almost comatose, is also saying that they are paying. Yeah, just like PDP did, but PDP was more strategic. We planned because the dates were obvious to everybody when elections would kick off. So we knew this day would come, and for us to be able to make ourselves visible, we took advantage of the time and made payment for most of these billboards. So I felt very embarrassed when some newspapers said, using hearsay, that they heard from Government House. What's Government House business with PDP billboards? Edo State government doesn't get involved in such petty politics. PDP as a party of which I'm a member and a senior member, we made that decision long ago. It's obvious that those that were not paid for, or those that have been paid for prior before us, we're not going to take it. So I feel very embarrassed when people carry sensational headlines, Edo State bans other parties from using billboards. All we do is to have a policy in place that they are not causing nuisance on our streets, as in putting billboards indiscriminately on the streets. We are not an agency of billboards, we are not owners of billboards, but we control where they are located. And we're able to have the foresight to make payment, to inquire about the availability of billboards long before now. And we have no apologies to anyone who did not have the foresight to do it. We are not like Lagos State. This is Edo State. We paid for our billboards to use.